Hey, welcome back to the special edition of the Hockey Nation live show with the hockey coach, Coach Francis, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on amazing, great Wednesday night, March 4th, 2026. 60 minutes talking about what's going on around the NHL because now it's getting hot. It's fun team all sell. It's fun team all buy. It's fun team all looking to add. It's fun team all looking to liquid. It's fun team all want to retools. They want to make win the Stanley Cup, and other teams are going to completely rebuild. I don't know what's happening the next 60 hours, but tonight we're going to talk about everything is going around the NHL for 60 minutes, guys. First of all, trade deadline. Canadiens Rumours. The league lost again tonight. Colorado looking for another player to stand up to win the Stanley Cup, and the Montreal Canadiens try to stay alive to make the playoff. And that's what we got tonight, guys, on this special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. And that's why we are here. That's the only reason we are here tonight, because you have some action. We won't talk about Bickford a little bit later, but that's happening, guys. We see a lot of people in the chat. We have Lake back in the house. We have Enartap in the house. Ovidio knocked the door. Mac Elliott is in the house. Stenderman knocked the door. And we have other Samuel, I think I see him a little bit early. Samuel also with us on the Hockey Nation Show. Thanks again to be with us. Any question? I'm here for 60 minutes. We're going to fly. We're going to drive. We're going to get everywhere. And you are the one make a huge difference on that show tonight. And I don't know if you like me, but we need to check what's going on around the NHL. By the way, at the same time, we have a game. The first game of the World Baseball Classic is in action tonight. We have full group A, B, C, D. We're going to talk about this the next couple of hours, the next show, because we're going to present the game. And baseball starts tomorrow and the next couple of days. Don't go nowhere if you want to get there. ODR is in the house. Montabo, Zaraski, Goalie, and the first round pick for Damas and Bennington. And not good enough. ODR to get him, and we'll see what's happening there. And Lake, if we win both Friday and Saturday, those will be big win. Randy knocked the door. Welcome back to Randy. Should be played Tobesh Friday and Saturday. Lake, Pickford with is Hattie tonight in a tap. Ready? David, I'll talk to you later. Buds, David, we'll talk to you soon, my friend. Have a great night. And on that one, let's see about this one. I did not know Madison played tonight. It's 10 o'clock a.m. Yeah, exactly. Bryce McEvoy hit the 40 goal tonight for the missing hat 1 hour ago. 39-40 goal. Then he got 41 tonight. Look, fun. Noah Davidson, Bigfoot, or hat trick, guys. He is absolutely right. After 2 periods, guys, Pickford at trick third period. Unbelievable, guys. What Bryce Pickford is doing in NHL. Pickford 3 goals tonight. Just amazing, guys. He was his third hat trick of the year. He's right now on the 6th game straight with 2 points per game. Bryce Pickford is something we have to look about this. Talk about this, of course, tonight. What we got here, guys? Le Canadiens are demandé pour Montreal are looking for OEL. Now we have a rumor from someone. OEL. Échanger Alexandre Carrier et rappeler David l'été de Grain McCann. Here we go, guys. It trade Alexandre Carrier and David Rebacker for another idea for Grain McCann. Canadiens are looking to add AJ Greer or Brendan Drouin. Another comments right there. And then we're looking, guys. Martin McGuire, don't be surprised. The Montreal trade Albert Jekai for a good defenseman. Now we get also from Freeman, possible Bob Bobrovsky could be Sergei Bobrovsky with the Montreal Canadiens from Elliot Freeman. I'm telling you right now, guys, this is going to be crazy. Think about this. Montreal could get Bobrovsky. They could get a great defenseman. They could get Gray or Drouin. They could get David Rebacker called up. and then possible Montreal get OEL, and then Montreal Canadiens are on the race to get Trocheck, and that's it. So Montreal Canadiens could get 5 new players before Friday. From all the news around the NHL, guys, unbelievable. Montreal are in action right now with Ken Hughes. He's on the phone. And imagine that, Bobrovsky with the Montreal Canadiens. And possible we get now Trocheck. So I don't know if you agree or disagree with that situation, but this is all the rumor we get from its friend people. It's blew my mind, to be honest with you. We want to trade Jekai tonight. So let me know what you think about that, guys, in the chat. Do you think there will be a good deal for the Montreal Canadiens to get those kind of players? And you are the only one can tell me this, because me, I'm just blew my mind. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know what to tell you, because everything I check online, Freeman, Lebrun, Johnson, Sefarelli, and then other people, guys. I'm just read you guys 5 news is coming now out. Possible Montreal are going to trade for those players. I don't know how they can do that, but this is a rumor around the NHL, guys. And we are about approximately, what? 36 hours, maybe? I don't know. About that, how we can afford Bobrovsky and Mark. Stop copying Randy. Send White Cloud for Arbor. Here we go. Maybe our Arbor to them for White Cloud. McCann would be a step up. McCann for the Carrier. Rumor is Arbor for White Cloud. Mark Elliott. So, again, this is happening. Now, let's go what we got here, guys, about the NHL today. Because they have some news in NHL. I don't know if I get right there here. I have news a bit later. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. They have some move left and right, guys, tonight. Myers was traded to Dallas Star today. Dallas looking for add a right defenseman. The market of this year, it's about the right defenseman. You can see it. You can feel it. You can have already trade left and right. And it's happening with Edmonton Oilers, the first one to trade for Connor Murphy a couple of days ago. They get a second-round pick in return. And that was a prize on this one. The Wild follow-up with Mike McCarron as a center at the bottom 6. And the baseball is back, guys. What a great screen. Wow. I don't know. Is it... Guys, I'm watching the game right now live on my TV. I have a really bad TV, guys, from Thailand anyway. But the image is coming from this game. It's unbelievable. I don't know who carried on that game, guys. If you know, let me know, because I can see, guys, the behind the mask of the referee, the umpire, I can see his face. It's unbelievable. The image of this one, guys. Australia. Anyhow, Myers to Dallas. Then Parenko to Buffalo. I don't know if it's confirmed yet. It was the rumors during the day. He had to accept the deal. We possible to talk about Elenius could be traded. Marenka could be traded. A first-round pick could be traded to the Blues for Parenko. I don't know. The deal is over. Weigard, he got traded today to the Utah. He accepted that deal. And the first hit for ball from Australia, from the Chinese. Anyhow, Weigard to Utah. Big trade. A lot of trade. Second round pick in return. And after that, don't want to open that can the warm with coach about that. Bennington or Bobrovsky, who we pick Bennington. Bennington or Bobrovsky? Who do you pick? I get Bobrovsky. If you want to get my opinion, I get Bobrovsky. I don't believe on Bennington. I did not want to say it, Mark, but you are right. Coach, how do you miss a prize? Coach, how much do you miss Carey Price? that's a good conversation because I was thinking about this today, about how much we don't appreciate what we got on this one. Here we go. I go to get there. They all link from agent to raise the value of the players. All speculation, paid a clay bait, White Cloud good. It's trouble for White Cloud. White Cloud is our last good defenseman, Randy. Is not Bobrovsky a contract over 10 million per year. You're right, Nicholas is on final year. Sparky, Coach, we are still in the rebuild mode, Sparky. Welcome back. First time, welcome back. No, it's the first time I see you, Sparky. I would much better trade Strobel Arbor Mark. Coach, how much do you miss Carey Price? I laugh. We realize we miss him a lot. I do not want to say it, but you are right about that. Trade Goalie, Carrier, Laine, Strobel, Goalie, Dauphin, Dano, and Montembeault, Ovidio. Here we go. Nicholas, Randy, welcome back, by the way. Bennington, Bobrovsky for me. Don't want to open that can one with Coach. You're sure you have enough player there? Mark, I hope we manage the trade line must all Pete Martin, Pierre. I'm just stretching a poll for players. I don't think Hughes will overpay. He will get a real deal done only if the deal is right. I would pick Bob, but we cannot afford him. Retain Mark Elliott, Bodzik, 2, Mark. Ben oui, François, I'm back. Welcome back. The problem with Price is eat up the cap space. About that, Flame getting a pickpocket, almost nothing left on that team. I don't think many players will like it to go and play there anymore. $10 million, yes, but he retained 25% and rest pay only for 1 quarter season and work out to aboard about $2 million in our tap. Nice to see you, Frank. Thanks again for the get. I'm rooting for Australia on that game. Young Chank is on the bats right there. Ball outside. I miss to do baseball, guys. I really miss this right now. I wish I could do baseball right now. Anyhow, Kenneth Roger Bouchard is very sad. He did not get the cup. He was a beauty on that one. Like, I miss him a lot. So, that's to get this. Now, a little bit early, during the game I did Laval Rocket, we got a rumor for the Montreal Canadiens, not Montreal Canadiens, but the Detroit, the Chicago Blackhawks trade Jason Dickinson to the Edmonton Oilers with Golden Dak. And return, they get Manchipani, and they get maybe a pick, and they get also the first one pick protected top 12, for what I heard. So another big trade on that one. The Wigard trade is big on the many pick, and they get in return the Calgary Flame in return for Wigard. Now, the Flame are interesting. They would like to trade from Randy one goaltender. They still have Kadri and on the market, honestly, for them, and they still have White Cloud on the market on them. Can they plug maybe Coleman? I'm not sure. Can they try to make maybe a trade young players? I'm not sure. But Calgary right now are selling for sure. Nashville, interesting. They sell two old players, but not young. Bottom 6 player, Cole Smith, and they trade Mike McEnroe. Can Nashville try to make the playoff or not? I'm not sure. The next couple of hours, we're going to see what happening with O'Reilly, with Stankos, with that team, for sure. I would be surprised if Lani is not traded for the Montreal Canadiens. 50 goal. Welcome back. Thanks to be with us. Look at Coach. Why don't why not? Why don't we just have Carey back to wish for years he will give us one more time with him to get the cup. Coach, Carey Price cannot play hockey anymore. That's the reason behind that. Thanks again to be with our Canadian show, everybody. Don't forget to click on the likes. 50 gold, welcome back again. Why not play straight with you about that? So that'll give you guys a little bit what's going on around the NHL so far. If you have another trade, we did not talk about this, let me know. But Buffalo are getting serious, guys. They want to get deep in the playoff. They see the door, or they see the window open up for them. Why you talk about this? Because they realize in the Atlantic Division, Tampa Bay are struggling right now. Last three games, and I think they see they could beat Detroit, they could beat Montreal, they could beat Boston, and this is for them to say, you know what? Well, maybe we can go to the second round and now face to that with Tampa. And what's going on right there? We can play against Tampa. Again, would be interesting. Utah. They see a chance right now, but I'm surprised Utah because at the end of the day, they cannot fight Colorado, Dallas, and Minnesota. I don't think so. But they're going to try to make the playoff for the first time. That's what their goal it is, I believe. And we're going to stabilize the D for sure. Oilers are changing a bit the philosophy of that team, what you talk about. But they got Murphy, and they got Dickinson, and they got Golden Talk. Golden Duck. What this bring? Responsibility players, leadership inside the locker room, player with experience, Murphy, Dickinson, great PK players this year with the Chicago Blackhawks, helping the bottom six with them. And then you bring side with Golden Duck. Jeez, Golden Duck. Could be Duck. Golden Duck. So at the end of the day, Edmonton are trying to stabilize the situation at the bottom. So Stan Bowman knows them. He was with the Chicago Blackhawks when they got them those kind of players. So this is happening with Edmonton Oilers on this moment. Let's see what we got in the chat, guys. Time to sharing with us. Flame, maybe not win another game for the rest of the season. I'm serious. You want to win or only to participate with you? Well, I think with you, it's not ready yet for the Montreal Canadiens. Buffalo have to be careful and the trade to not disrupt the chemistry they have right now, Mark. Now, you're right about that, for sure. But I think if you look about if you look about what they have, they play with Medza of the third pairing defenseman. That's not good enough. If you add right now Perenko, guys, think about this. Dallin, Perenko. Power, Samuelson. B-Ram. Add your third pairing, guys. B-Ram. So this is going to be really interesting. Maybe Bennington for Alden Hill. From what we heard, Rain, about that. And because I would go to Buffalo if it was Thomas, Pete Martin. Now, we don't talk about Robert Thomas yet. Because the rumor now for Thomas is going to be Buffalo. No, not anymore. He was with Detroit. Oh, not anymore. Maybe Islanders. Maybe not. So Robert Thomas is a player maybe would be in St. Louis at the end of the trade deadline. About that one. Do you guys think we have a goalie trade soon? Not with the Montreal Canadiens. I will simply redraw the draft order between the 16 team that does qualify for the playoff with the equal chance for all the of the team voluntary losing enough about team thinking and NHL. About that, Thomas or Target, if you could make it happen, Nicholas. Nicholas, I go with Thomas. I go with Nicholas with Thomas. The reason younger, the salary cap AAV is better, but the cost would be high. About that one, honestly. Josh Anderson have the ends of the Blummer trait, François Lamarche. No, That's a blink guy in the NHL. I keep an eye on the Buffalo. Was said caution. Buffalo was bad until December, and but since best in the NHL. Yeah, sorry about that. Someone will have to give up a lot to get Thomas. It's not be us at this moment. Yep, sorry about that. I agree with you, Mr. Mark. Now, guys, the good, the bad, and ugly. Before we jump on the Montreal Canadiens, we still have about 30 minutes to talk about this. We have a game last night, and I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the game? Because we lost 7-5 last night. Montreal have a great record this year. 19-7, I believe, or 27 on the record against the Western Conference. But last night, guys, you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let me know in the chat what do you think about this game. Other than the fact, it was really entertaining. Montreal showed a lot of characters during that game, winning 2-1. There was two kinds of team on the ice. It was a great team for the first 10 minutes on each period, and then they disappear, and then they come back, and then they make mistake. Awareness, no puck protection. The puck management was not good. Discipline for front players. Mistake, gave a puck, everything. So let me know the chat, guys. A little bit like we do the stood out players and, the turnover of the point, but at the end of the day, guys, last night we see two different teams on the ice. We see some players step up. You see some players disappear. And we see some kind of red flag for the Montreal Canadiens last night. And it's sad because I really believe Montreal they are a better team. But last night we see another superstar in NHL. And I want to hear from you guys tonight because I want to see how you see the Montreal Canadiens right now. And that will open up. We're going to go on the next couple of weeks on that one. Mark, someone would have to give again. Coach, who would you want to trade for by the deadline? We have not much to go, to be honest with you, Roger. Right defenseman, but why Luke Shine? I disagree about Luke Shine. All the right defensemen moved today. We don't have a lot anymore. Maybe they're going to decide to go what they have, and that's it. So we have to wait. We'll get in the chat. Let's see what we get on this one. Sparky, part of the game, they look lost. It was the first game and 8 games did not get 1 point, and they almost got 1, so not concerned allowed PLW. If Sabres get the Parenko, then defense is huge. Dallin, Power, Biram, Samuelson, I forgot Kesson Ring, and Parenko. Here we go. St. Louis is toying with Thomas, is going nowhere. At least is an offer they cannot refuse. Pete Martin, good point. The good, the comeback. The bad, the goal, and at the end of the game. And the ugly, Tobesh, one of the worst, is worst coach. Thanks so much, Nicholas. Just from the last night, San Jose are already ahead of the Montreal, and their rebuild got more passion and their game. My opinion for Nicholas. It was fun to watch at time, but was horrible. And Tobesh have an off night. This could be the final matchup in 3 years. Last night showed us the importance of getting a solid right defenseman right now in our top. Obviously, defense slow. Madison, Goalie, Carrier, first line, absent, plus Dobie. Canadiens lost, but either team could win, Pete Martin. Willie Snyder will come back. I see the Habs making the playoff. and maybe making further the leave for Willie. Ziski was missing in action. Roger Bouchard. Randy, that was a total defensive letdown. Randy, I love it. Randy, fully glad to see you, my friend Randy. We miss you, buddy. We miss Randy, guys. That was not allowed. Tobesh. And I thought too many men on the ice was bad penalty to take it. Martin Sweet fault. We don't know. And I thought, I don't know which player jumped on the ice. Yeah, no report. I tried to figure out this guy. Yeah, nobody talk about that penalty. Nobody accused someone. Someone tell me, or tell me, let me know. Budzik jumped on the ice, or Newhook jumped on the ice, or Caulfield did it. I don't know, guys. I didn't hear anything about that one. PW, and I thought, yeah, we need a guy like Connor Murphy to play on the PK. Carrier is becoming a liability with his size. Martin should one more often his line timeout. Who was responsible for the too many men penalty marker? That's what I cannot figure out. Cheer or Woody, my friend, use. It was Hudson that jumped on the ice. Pete Martin. Wow. Lane Hudson, and nobody talk about this. Interesting. Martin need to manage his timeout better. Sorry, coach. And after that, he said PW White Cloud. Surprise new hook, Ovidio. Coach, what country has the celebration where they feed a bunch of the fruit to monkey? Good question, Woody. I was said Thailand. I'm a Thailand. No Chanel. Coach, what happening? I'm late. Not much yet. Mr. 007, welcome back. Mr. Long time. We should hear it. It was Jacky. About that in our tap. The problem was Hudson jumped and on the play and took hold of the puck. The other Hab was not off yet. Hudson may have jumped on the ice, but who failed to come off? Francois, honestly, all this easy to set after the game. Just concentrate on the next. Welcome back again. Did not Utah overpay for Wegard? It's on my Woody quiz tomorrow, Woody. I'm not good with Monkey. So it happening, guys, last night. Yeah, but a lot of talk about this. I think this is a big subject, in my opinion. First of all, Tobesh did not have a great game yesterday. Now, can you blame a goaltender for one bad game? I don't think so. He's smart enough, Tobesh, to think he would like to see the goal, the shot from Silly Brining. He was off last night, Tobesh, and he finished with .774, I believe. But you cannot throw him a brick. He's been 9-0-2 in the last 11 games. So it's happening right there. In my opinion, they play Friday and they play Saturday. They play Anaheim and you play the Kings. They have to use both goaltender. But do you go with Tobesh again? It's just to say, you know what? Hey, we believe on you. We trust you. And just get that W tonight. Or you said, hey, I'm going to go with Montembeault. And the next day, Tobesh going to get a back-to-back game. Because Tobesh, he gave us better game. I don't have the right answer, to be honest with you. But if I'm Martin St. Louis, and if you want to go to the playoff with a guarantee you have one goaltender, you have to go back with Tobesh Friday night. Give him the net to Tobesh. He said, you know what? You gave us 11 solid games. We trust you. You have a bad night. We have a bad night. Not only you, we have a bad night together. Let's go back to Friday with Tobesh and give him the security. Show him that's what we want. And in my opinion, that's what we'll do. If I was Martin St. Louis shows. But I'm not an expert. I'm not a coach in NHL. They have things I don't know. They have information I don't know. But if I was me, I will go with Tobesh. And you cannot blame him anyway. I have to give credit to Celebrine on his goal also. Was a goal score, a goal I don't like. It was a shot in the chest à la Gallagher. The first game, Marco show up wall, and Tobesh has a bad game. Stand the man, Tobesh, Friday, Monday, Saturday. For him, leave Tobesh, and Friday, Pete Martin. Monday, Bob should play Friday, coach. In our tap, I know it's WHL, but what comparable to Pickford could we have on our hands? It's really difficult, I'll be honest with you, in our tap. Because when you are older in the WHL, it's hard to describe what he can be. And we get excited by moment. We got thinking, how many times we've been here together. Many of you have been with me for many years, right? And we draft Rebecca, we draft Major, we draft many players. And then we expect, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be great. This is going to be. And we get excited too quickly about draft players. When you see players at the different level, you can see player could be a good player in NHL. But because Pickford play at the level where he's 20 years old, 19, 20 years old, and I want to get my reservation for him until he play in the American Hockey League. That will show me. But I will tell you one thing, guys. Martin St. Louis said always, Cole Caulfield can put a puck in the net at any time. I don't need to teach him, Cole Caulfield, to score a goal. You cannot teach Bryce Pickford to score a goal. He has it. He have it. What you can do is to teaching the other side of the game. And that's what I don't know yet. Because he's only playing on the WHL. So we have to be cautious with that. He played with a solid team. He's been that way since last playoff last year, right? But it's going to be really interesting what he's going to do next season, and is in Laval Rocket, no doubt. You know, but again, patient and don't too much excited. But it's fun. It's Canada at 3 tonight, guys. Pickford have 6 straight game right now with 2 points. He has what? 4 goals in the last 2 games. He have another goal before that. He's on fire for sure on that one. And let's see what we got here, guys. More people on that one. Anaheim is going to be very tough matchup. And then like them, have a good brain future for them. I was thinking Osley, but not as good as Skeeter. About that one, Cashman. Hey, coach, what did you think of Askarov game? Well, Askarov game, guys, it is the reason why Montreal lost last night. The fight between Tobesh and the Montreal Canadiens and Askarov. Tobesh make a good save to keep Montreal at 5 goals again, right? It was 5-2. He make good save. At 5-5, Tobesh make one big save. But Askarov, guys, when he was losing 2-1, he make an amazing, great save against Kapanen, and he make another great save against another one. It could be 4-1 for Montreal, and the game is over. But Askarov make that kind of save last night, and he switched the momentum of this game. At the same level, Kirby Doc changed the momentum of the game when he hit Sam Dickinson behind the goal line. But Kirby Dach did the same mistake at the full goal, I believe, of the San Jose Sharks when he did not cover the puck properly or the right way. So that's what he got for Kirby Dach yesterday. The good, the bad, and the ugly at the same time for him on this one. 40 goals for a defenseman in our tap. FC Pickford scored a 5-6 goal on the one-timer from the circle. Mark, what other man was known for that on this one? Mark Sakoski to office for a friendly chat. Pete Martin, coffee, yes, 47. They have some record guy. You have a guy never played in NHL, or he barely played a couple of games. Guy, he owed the record for 148 points, something like that. So you have to be careful about that. I understand. For you guys, maybe he's, but for me, I have to wait. On my opinion. That said, Doc was soft on the Sharks first and the 4 goal. PW. Back, PS, welcome back, by the way. Doc, guys, last night, like the first line. Caulfield -3. Caulfield take a risk a couple of times. Zuski get a bad penalty on Desharnais on the back checking. The first line have a really bad off night. Glad to see Kapanen score a big goal. Glad to see Evan Demidov on the big goal. I talk about the second line this week. They're struggling. But Sakoski, I don't know what happening to him, but he is the ugly player, in my opinion, last night. That's him. That's completely Sakoski. I don't know. He came back for the Olympic. It was thinking it's going to be easy. But right now, Sakoski, it was terrible again. He's been like this guy for the last 3 games. He came back for the Olympics. No doubt in my mind. He know better. And I don't understand, guys. We teach players all the time. Don't send the puck in the middle. Use the board. Use the glass. Protect the puck. Don't send the puck in the middle. We teach this. We tell them. We repeatedly tell them. He continues to do the same mistake, the same error all the time. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times. It's always been that way. And we all love Sakoski. He bounced back with 21 goals and 26 assists, whatever it is right now. But he has to be a better player like last night. But this is what we have to figure out. Suzuki got his skate unless possibly all game long. But I think for me, it was not Suzuki, but it was Caden Cooley last night. Cooley and Madison, they got really bad against Sully last night. Cooley, one sequence, he got beat by Sully twice on the same 10 seconds in the corner. This is their job, Cooley, to play against the best players, and he did not do well last night. Caden Cooley. Dak plus the first line drag us down last night. Sakoski is trying to do the much need to get back to keeping St. Paul. 2-1-9 versus Islanders. Suzuki, Caulfield, Sakoski, Dak, Kapanen, Demidov. Third line was good last night. Pete promote New York to second line. I disagree with you, Pete Martin. I'll be honest with you. Not again you, but Suzuki, Caulfield, Sakoski, Dak was bad last night. Kapanen, Demidov was pretty good. I did not like the line. I did not like Gallagher, Anderson, and Dano last night. Gallagher, guys, was not good at all. The best line for me was New Hook, Jake Evans, and Budzik last night. In my opinion, New Hook scored 2 goals. But that line was the best for the Montreal Canadiens. You have some flash from Madison, 3 assists last night. But you have the ugly on the other side with Cooley, in my opinion. Carrier, Strobel, they played 8 minutes Strobel last night, 14 minutes from him, from Carrier. They It's not what we're looking for, honestly. Slav was on the eye from the Olympics and is hurting him now. Quite strange, son. He is so young. Hope he won't go to his head when he is on his great, a great point. There is a pitch count limit on the World Baseball Classic. It should be like that, for sure. Pierre W. So, at the end of the day, guys, we see a team take the lead 2-1. We see another team gave 3 goals, 5-2. 4 goals, by the way. And then they see a team come back with 3 goals, 5-5. And we see a team gave a very bad goal on the power play. So here's my reaction for you guys, to be honest with you. We see what they don't have. They're still missing a top 6 forward right there. They're still missing physicality in front of net. They're still missing a right defenseman, and they're still missing penalty kill. And on the goalie, we need consistency, but I cannot blame Tobesh. That would be not fair. And I'll be right. So I'm not going to accuse the goaltender right now. But what we see last night, it's not looking good for the playoff if they don't fix the problem. Newhook, I'm impressive since he come back with the Montreal Canadiens. That's the good things from yesterday. Newhook, guys, geez, he looked like he didn't miss anything. I don't know, sometimes you get injury, you come back the first 5-6 games, you get excited, you play better, and then you drop down. But this is something Newhook could figure out that one. Can we do a move? Can we put Sakaski on the first line? Can we put Newhook on the second line and drop down Kirby Dak on the bottom 6? Dak has 6 points or 8 points. Understand that. But it's not only about the point for Kirby Dak. It's about how you play. Not only 3 shifts, but play the full 60 minutes. And I'm not sure he has the guts. I'm not sure. So I don't have the right answer, guys. But that would be very interesting what you're going to do about that. Let's see, we got other comments. Goalie line could not keep up with the speed of the both team. Pitcher have 65 picks max. The 4th line was good. 3rd line was bad. I agree, Coach Pete Martin. The review said Calgary interested to Arbor. Possible. Can someone call up Marty to put Sakaski on the top line again? No channel. Possible. Yeah, that was a rumor. P.S. Mark Perenko to Saber for Merinka and a pick. PS the trade line with PS the interest and Arbor cheese, the cheese. Too many turnover in our tap. Anaheim 3-1 against Islanders. Lake Jeff, welcome back. That's how you learn. It will get better eventually, but the whole team need to forecheck 100%. Why we get Parenko? Why we not get Barenko? I would like to hear from you guys. Let me know the chat. And this is a good question, guy. Why we don't get Parenko? Let me do it, and let me go to the chat. We still have 12, 13 minutes, guys, in the chat. Let me know why we don't get Parenko. This is a crunch time, and this is where the team who crunch rise, and those who fall out of the spot. Winning every game or the game is not good enough for no channel. That's his Dak make a big mistake all the time. Chris Tanev season is over. Will the league make any move? And H. Nicholas, yep, Newhook is on the mission. Remember, it was good when he got hurt too. Sound like he found his game and awareness. I agree with you about that. We were predictable to fail back this season, but from a good October, it's possible to be on the spot. We have not been pretty in the long time until we have a good game, sure, but not a spectacle team and least. McCann, Erkman, Larson, and Lawton were scratched today by the Toronto Maple Leafs. A good question. Why did not get Parenko? Great question. Parenko is getting old, slow, and contract is too expensive. Here we go. PW. The Hook was on the pace for a 30-goal season. Anaheim 3, Islanders 1. Mr. Go Flame back again. Mr. K and Q. Go Ducks, go PL. PS, both Islanders for... Welcome back about your flame. I don't know why I cannot get the game Anaheim per Islanders. That's strange. That's strange. Usually I get those games. We are talking taking over Randy. Six Ducks doing a good, amazing. They deserve this good year. Big game Friday. So here's the point about Parenko, guys. In my opinion, is Montreal Canadiens, I'd be shocked. I could be wrong. They will trade for a player over 32 years old. I'll be shocked. I don't think so. They get there yet. On this one, if Enatap refuses to trade, you have to pay the pizza for the chat. You treat Enatap. Tyler Myers did not cost the start much. How much is his contract? It's not much anymore. Myers, he returned a new deal last season, guys, with them. I don't know now. He's part of the Dallas Star. Let's see about that. With $2 million, I believe. Myers is a $1.5 million guy for next season also. 1.5. So I think the cost to get Parenko was too high for what we bring. Jeff, what would you trade be if any? I don't see much. We only young team, coach. We have so much chance in this year. We just be getting better and stronger. Lake. Good point about that. Now, take a note about that. He signed a deal of 3 years at $3 million, Myers. And I think Vancouver keep 50% of the contract. So that was the deal right there. On that one, at some point, we are going to have to trade young players for veterans, but this year is not the year we do that. Need to keep filling the blank with gold, with good talent. A lot of good comment, guys. You, a lot of people nail it. I agree with many of you guys about that. I think Montreal Canadiens right now. Here I see that, guys, and I'm not an expert on anything. I'm trying to thinking how they thinking them, the management. Last year they made the playoff, and honestly, guys, they made the playoff. Congratulations, but the management was not expect the Montreal Canadiens to make the playoff. Not at all. they realized they was missing a big piece of the puzzle, a top 4 defenseman on the right side. And they did it to grab that kind of players. This year, the management does not want to be guaranteed to make the playoff, but they would like to see the team make the playoff. It was not guaranteed for them. So they're thinking, so, all right, we're going to make the playoff. But if we can make it, that's pretty good. But how they're going to make it and to get another push is about, again, to evaluation of their own personal players. And that's the reason they keep Kapanen at the second place, at the second center. And then they want to see what Rebecca it looked like. And they want to see what Fuller it looked like. And they want to see what Demidov, Sakarsky they look like. And now at the end of the year, they're going to realize the Montreal Canadiens, Jekai and Strobel are only a 6th defenseman in the NHL. That's it. They're going to realize Carrier cannot play over 19, 20 minutes per game on the top 4. Is going to be on the 3rd pairing. The problem is Ray Barker. So what I'm trying to explain to you, Ray Barker is the key on the right defenseman. Are they going to keep him another year? Or they say, you know what? His best ceiling is going to be maybe the 2nd defenseman, 2nd pairing. So maybe we have to get another right defenseman, better at Carrier, equivalent at Ray Barker. And if Ray Barker is the solution, but they're going to say, okay, we skip this. The defenseman building they have is 90% what they want. Now is the top 6. The top 6 guys, it's rare in NHL. You have 6 great offensive players. It's rare. It's impossible. The salary cap is difficult. Look about what happening with Toronto example. Look what happening with with the Oilers. Look happening with the Florida Panthers. What they did, the Florida Panthers, they balanced everything. And they was lucky to get a player like Verhey at $4 million and to get 40 goals per year, 30 goals per year. So Montreal Canadiens, when you look about that, they could said, you know what? The second center, Kapanen, 20 goals are his first year in NHL. You have 19. 19 goal guy, a rookie season, and is responsible. Is really responsible. I think, in my opinion, the Montreal are thinking, you know what? Forget the second center. We have it. And we have backup is coming. We still have Alex Newhook right there. And they still have Michael Edge is coming. It's maybe they have Alexander Zarowski is coming. We don't have the rush to get a Robert Thomas tomorrow to the end of the season and for the next 5 years without destroy what our asset have. What Montreal Canadiens are looking for, in my opinion, is to bring a top 6 forward. This is what I'm thinking they're looking for. What kind, who, I don't know. And that top 6 does not have to be a 40-goal scorer. It does not have to be a 90-point players. What you have to be is what they don't have. What they don't have at the top 6, size, speed, they already have, but we would like to have another speed players, physicality, and a forechecker guy. A hunter guy, retrieve the puck, protect the puck, responsible, complete the top 6 forward. Again, I don't want to mention any players. That player have to be a long term with a Montreal Canadiens. At the long term, you don't fix this at the trade deadline. And at long term, you're going to fix this in the summer. This is what I believe is the target for the management for the Montreal Canadiens. When you're going to get that player that fix everything on the top 6. The bottom 6, they still have a lot of great players over there. But we have to make the cleanup at some point. With all the respect for Gallagher, And understand you have a good game, a bad game, return that. The game in hockey is changing. You have to get out or get a girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But it's time for get out to get out. We need to have speed. We need to have players can play on the both side of the game on the bottom six. We need to upgrade a player like Josh Anderson better also with the Montreal Canadiens. But again, my really is another right defenseman. If they believe David Rebecca is not the solution, and I believe the Montreal Canadiens have to be a top six. Once they fix those two areas of the game, now is the details of the game. And those kind of players I'm talking about are very good on the PK. It's not normal or PK does not play that good. We have a lot of great forward. Dano, Evans, Suzuki, Kapanen, Anderson. It's been good on the PK. It's the point at the defensemen are not good on the PK. Savard was filled up a great portion of the PK last year. How we can get a PK better on the right defenseman side. And that player have to be a top four. I don't have no answer, guys. But that's what we're looking for. The PK is a problem. The goalie is another problem. But I'm not going to fix this right now. Why? Because Fuller is coming. Are we going to be ready next year? I'm not sure. Goalie is strange. Goalie is up and down. Goalie would perform good if you player perform in front of you good. And Montreal always been spoiled with Carey Price. We've been amazing. And now we find that spot difficult now to get. And that's how we tell me. But this is how I see that Gallagher a développé the bad habit, extending his shift too long. Gallagher won't get out. Coach, he will play as long as he's not been pushed to be 13 forward. Nicholas Marquillette, I think they can. Question is, will be, I only want to see him play a lot of game this year and evaluate more seriously next year. Jeff, correct, coach. That's what I said about Parenko. Mark, not convinced Rebecca can be a top four defenseman. Like for Martin is Montembeau. If only trade for the muscle, no coach ever think of the huge winger and Klapken, not looking for so much of forward, but would like to see bigger men on the ice. Klapken is the bottom six, so if you want that direction, AJ Greer and Florida is a good option for the Montreal Canadiens. Mason Marchand is another good portion, I believe. Flyers believe to be close to get Ristolainen. About that, Mr. Tap, Brent Burns can still play at 40 years old. Why not? They can go at 332. His speed has not changed much. He has never been a great skater, but brain physically we sorely need. Who should our playoff goalie be this year, coach? Right now, it's Tobias. I have to take off. Randy, have a good night, buddy. I would like Ab to get Teravanen, energetic players with great work ethic, a good IQ. Good fit to play with Caulfield and Suzuki. How about that? Coach Rudolph, if the Ab do absolutely nothing, how happy would be Phil out of the 10? I would be 6. I would go with 7. 7.5, Rudolph. How was Savard when he retired? 35, I believe, 34, 35. I need to keep filling the blank with good talent. At some point, we're going to have to trade young players. We are a pretty young team, coach. We have so much chance today's year, and we're just getting better and stronger. I don't know, in our tap, you point something, guys. Flyers believe to be close to get Ristolainen. Let me know about this in our tap. I don't sure what you're talking about. Gary was developed but a bit. PL, one Evan was injured and Danu came in. PK was 83%. Saint Evan is back. PK is at 71%. Half of the time in PK, our guys make half hard effort at blocking shot and up screening their own goalie. How old is Greer? 29-30, I believe. 29. I like when I'm right. But I want how old is Green 29? The trade for sure. I miss Rudolph. What is the cartoon mascot name? Doug Riceborough. Doug Riceborough. I got you, Rudolph. Trade proposition between the Ab and the Fortnite. Ab received 35 million bucket for Liney. Mr. Raleigh. Lazy team. Lazy. I disagree with you, lazy. They come back with 3 goals last night. Character show up last night, guys. Completely disagree with you. Ab don't need a bottom 6 right now. I have plenty. I agree with you about that, PLW, by the way. For sure. They have many of them. So, guys, give you guys a little bit an average about that. I think for me, Montreal are going to be quiet the next couple of days until the trade deadline, and going to maybe make a trade like Patrick Laine, but I don't see much what's going on. If they get some physical players, he need to rough off the guys. Watch again the Cavs. They are always pushing us backwards, and I will believe to the same. Should add trade Kirby Doc, Nicholas. I don't think so. I think they're going to sign him a 1-year deal next season, and as a RFA, I don't think so. They're going to see him a long term, but he has to be healthy. That's the key behind that, and he has to be. And I'm worried about that. Look the hit he did last night, guys. He destroyed Dickinson. He completely changed the game. Could be that last night. But you have to be like that 60 minutes. And he's not. And look what he did again last night, the mistake he did. The key, guys, it's simple. Because it's still a young team. That's happening last night, guys. We see 2 teams last night gave 5 goals and 7 goals. Why? Because they are a young team. A team with experience, they're not going to show the game they did last night. And Montreal Canadiens have a good times on the game, and they have a bad times on the game, and they have an ugly mistake at some time. It's because they are still a young team. One, they have the players with many years in the NHL, right? And I'm talking about 90% of the lineup. You're not going to see a team make mistakes like they did yesterday. And look about last night, guys. We have Dobege. Not many years in the NHL. We have Hudson, not many years in the NHL. Strabo, not many years in the NHL. And then you have Demidov, Kapanen, Sakoski. 4 years, Sakoski, but still young players in the NHL. When you have those kind of players, don't expect 1 per team, 2 per team, it can go. But we have 4, 5, 6 players, guys. We are still young. So you're going to have those kind of roller coaster where you get, wow. But guys, I think that the 18th game this season, Montreal does not have 0 points on a year. I think it's 18 game. 60, they play what? 60 game right now? 22? 60 game they play Montreal. 80 of them, they have 0 point. That's it. 42 of the 60 game, they have 1 point or 2 point. So, part of the rebuild team, it's part of the be a young team, is the power to move forward, and we'll see. I don't expect anything else about this one. It's just happening. Add trade Lanny, a second-round pick and a 4th-round pick for Robert Thomas. They just announced it. All right. I just want to be sure that people are serious about that. It's sad, but it is what a baseball game is. Flag 0-0 after 4-9. Already 2 out at the 5th. You're right about that. Gary C. next. Welcome back. No channel. Liney is gone. Nicholas Dak is uneven, sure, and he missed so much talking. Clay deleted, but it would be reach his potential at baseball. And then Garrett, Nicholas, everything like that. Guys, listen, guys. I want to respect Vancouver 2, Carolina 1. I want to respect the time for everybody. I came here for 60 minutes, and I'm going to pop up like this, possible tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night I'll be back again to do the NHL game at 7 o'clock, and then to do another show like that for the Montreal Canadiens for 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock before the trade deadline. So that'll give you a little bit more conversation about that. I think it will be good. And we're going to pick up everything like that. So I think that's the best way to do that. And we appreciate all of you guys. Don't forget to click on the like before you leave the building. And I can wait to see you tomorrow night again for another great night of hockey. Then Friday and Saturday, we get the guys, the Montreal Canadiens, 9 o'clock p.m. Saturday, 7 o'clock p.m. Red Light Show Sunday. We have 4 game of the baseball the next couple of days, guys. We are back at the World Classic Baseball on that one. Garrett and Red, Francois, late news. Watch for Boboski in Montreal. François Lamarche, Garrett C. No Channel. Good night, Mr. No Channel. And that's all. The only reason we get better, guys, because
you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Thanks so much, Pete Martin, Cash Fan. Thanks so much, François, Mark. Thanks so much, Pierre W, Garrett C. And Doc was in the house. Don't forget to click on that before you leave the building. We appreciate all of you to be back tonight. Be well, BL. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Someone said 2026. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day tomorrow. And I can wish you tomorrow night live at the Hockey NHL. And, of course, at the Montreal Canadiens at Hockey Nation Live Show tomorrow night at 10 o'clock p.m. Enjoy also the watch baseball. I'm watching the game, PLW. Right now, it was 0-0. The Hockey Nation, the Habs Nation, and all the animals and the kingdom of the terrain. Want to tell you one more thing, sir. We love you, friends. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night for another great night of hockey. Give the man some like, people. Thanks a lot, Nicholas. We miss you, Nicholas. Hopefully see you around. Have a good night with you. Thanks again to be with us, Garrett C. And the Doc, again with us at the Hockey Nation Live Show. I'm trying to pick up more things online. I don't know why they're going to get the game Islanders. Thanks again, Mr. Oh, the game Islanders and Anaheim, I cannot get it. That's crazy. We're going to go baseball. Baseball is fun. Good night, everybody. Mr. Miller, we'll miss you, my friend. And off top, you didn't answer to me. And off top, give me a text. Tell me what happened with Ristolainen and the Flowers, Mr. And off top. Australia 2-0 home run, Mark Elliott. Hey, you're right. I just see it, my friend Mark. Oh. Booyah!